Anyway, today we're building something very blurry. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully this works. Alright. Other than this, which is from Gundam 0000. Or is it Gundam? Ooh, I don't know. These are the GNX-XIII type. GNX-3 or is it GN-XIII? This is GNX-609T. I don't know what this is. This has a lot of code and numbers to it, but it's basically A-laws. I'm guessing this is the bad guys. Well, the initial... Well, they're probably the bad guys for the whole thing. This is from the Gundam 00, which is... it's basically Gundam Wing, I think. If I remember vaguely. I'm not sure why I have this. Not sure why I bought this. I pick my kits at random to build every day. Well, mostly random. And today I picked this. Probably the most interesting kit. It seems very pink. Probably meant to be red. And yeah, this is GNX laws type, A-laws, which I think are the, I guess the titans of this show. But anywho, I'm going to be building this, and we'll see how it goes. It seems to be a very simple kit from 2008, so I'm assuming it's high grade. I don't have huge expectations for it. Let me just peek inside the box. Okay, it is safe. Alright, so interesting things about it. It has a lens, so it has a lens, and the lens does things. I'm not sure. Well, its shoulders roll apparently. It has that thing. Oh, I remember now. Trans Am mode. That's the thing about. Trying to find the right focus. Okay, so we have rolling shoulders. This weird, I don't know if that's the cockpit. I think this is generator maybe. It has that thing in the back, which is the thing that sets the shore part, I guess. The what's it called? Aeolia? The GN drive. This is called the GN drive, I think. So basically a thing. I think unlike Wing was, I think that the thing was like something prevented nuclear reactions somehow. Some magical Deus Ex Machina prevented nuclear reaction. This one I can't remember exactly a plot. But I do know it was like a bunch of kids doing things in Gundams, and these guys were the law enforcement, laws, I guess, or some kind of militia, and they had these these mobile suits, which are they Gundams? I don't know, but anyway, we have this. Anyway, I don't remember much about the plot of Double O, so I'm just gonna go to opening the box and take a look inside. I do not even know why I have this kit, when I bought it, why I bought it, and how's it gonna be. Anywho, so main pilot person, don't know who that is. It's all in Japanese. This is pre 2016, 2017, before Bandai started adding the English in the things here. So yeah, it's a flashback first season. I don't know. Wait, there was more than one season? Hold up. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it looked interesting in the pictures when I saw it, and I say, hey, maybe I'll get this. I don't know. It looks a bit simple, not very complex, but we'll see. I don't know, sometimes this thing is too bright, too much glare. Anyway, there's a GN Claw, GN Shield, GN Beam Saber. They're going hard with the GN theme. GM Vulcan. Can't be a simple Vulcan, you have to be a GN Vulcan. A GN Lance, of course. So yeah, really simple HD sheet. Old school, somewhat small. They make them bigger these days. I think bigger sheets, and like it's a bit less cluttered in the instructions. That's pretty much it on this side. A little bit on the color side. Okay. Alright, so let's get this open. Yeah, I don't remember anything from, well, not a lot. ASMR portion of the show. And we have polycaps. Kit is from 2008, and the polycaps are from 1999. So yeah, I think the biggest like gap between the date on the polycaps, and you can't see shit. There you go, 1999. Yeah, the biggest difference is like 10 years. The kit from 1999, the polycaps from 1999, the kit was like from 2013, 2014 or something, or 2012. So basically, yeah, like almost 10-year gap. So yeah, they've basically been using usually the same sheet of polycap for decades. Fairly recent that they started like investing more effort. Okay, this is a bit worrisome. They have very, very large stickers, and some very, very white parts. So I'm guessing that a lot of these very large stickers are gonna go on those very white parts or some other of those parts. And that's what's gonna give our mobile suit most of its colors. So I guess by default it's not gonna have a lot of it's gonna be a bit bland, but we'll see how it looks. I mean, this is the kit from 2008. It's not terribly doesn't seem all that exciting. I mean, we can't have exciting things every day. Yeah, occasionally we'll get like duds like these, but we'll see. It might be interesting. Let's get down there. If the camera is gonna hold, sticks a bit weird. Hopefully. A bit too close, I guess. Oh, it's I don't know what's up with this thing. Okay, well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. That's the best I can do right now. Alright, so let's try getting to building and hopefully the camera's not gonna fall. Either too close or too far. Okay. Well, this will have to do. Alright. So, we got all runners on, only 3 runners on this thing. Not a lot to go with. Large sticker sheet, all caps. So we'll see. So it seems like we start with the chest. Take our tool here and C. A. Yeah. Nope, C. Alright, so C23. C23. And I'm guessing I'm gonna need C26 up there, which is seems to be the other half of it. Yes or no? Yes. Come on, can't reach that. Seriously, this camera's too. We're doing things this live, so technical difficulties they happen. Alright, so C21st and 6, so basically this whole thing, okay, 24, 25. These are the armpits. Not the shoulders, technically. And we need, out of C, nothing else. So B, we need B14 and B13, B12, B11. Oh, so at least, well, it seems to be somewhat lined up. B24 kind of looks like, well, this is A, wrong one. What do we need out of A anyway? So we need A24. Yep. Alright, A24. That's it for now. I'm not nipping the whole thing just yet. Okay, 24, and then this. So they're all grouped together, which is nice. Try to. This is a large one. Large ones tend to leave. Well, obviously, they tend to leave deeper. No. They tend to leave like bigger nubs. Or even gouge the plastic because you have to cut more material, and sometimes there's like small they cut this? It's messy, that's all. Alright, so that's that. Yeah, already we have the giant stickers there. The stickers are in Japanese. They use katakana stuff there. So, which means this would be wrapped around the whole thing. So this is basically white. Yeah, what the hell? No, hold up. No. What? Yeah. This could have been white. This is supposed to be... What am I even building? It's one of those, I guess. I wonder if... Where's my... Oh, that's terrible. Just... Doing this slide. Things will get misplaced occasionally. It was right there earlier. Well, yesterday. I misplaced it. Entirely possible. For that I'm gonna have to build this without any filing. I should probably verify before the start that I have my tools and what have you, rather than just assuming that I left them where I'm supposed to leave them. Alright, I guess we're doing this without that. It's just one of those days. Oh well. Normally I take care of this, but I do not see my file anywhere. Unless I somehow... Oh, I did. Never mind that then. Alright. That was a whole distraction there. I doubt anybody's watching anyway. Oh, people are watching. What the hell? Say hello, people. Feel free to chat if you're watching. I'll occasionally look up and see what's up. If you have anything to say. Right, so gently removing those giant nubs, because I probably should be more careful. If it's larger nubs, I should probably do a double cut. We'll make it cleaner. With note to self, I guess, for future. Yeah, it's a bit scratched up. Metal damage. Yeah, this is it's a weird one. I feel like possibly this runner was it does mention flashback from first season. This one's completely white. So it's possible this runner was originally molded in white. So they reused the same runner for this one, and since some of the parts were or most of the parts maybe were this color, they choose this as the main color and just give us a couple of stickers to just hide that one part here in white. So this whole thing's supposed to be white essentially. This wraps around the whole thing, makes it white. Bandai. Yeah, this is not I guess not a very... I'm not sure why I have this, but luck of the draw, I guess. I picked it to to be built. I basically eeny meeny miny mo around a few piles of boxes and kind of figure what I'm gonna build. Okay, I guess this is clean enough. Let's try building this. Polycap K, which is, I'm guessing, the neck. It is the neck, isn't it? It is. So this is the neck polycap that's been used since 1999 in many high-grade kit. Not just Gundams either. Other high-grade kits have been using the same runner sheet. Not the same polycap sheet, I mean. So for a very long time. Well, I guess this was the stable years. Like, you knew what you were getting with high grade, which was definitely not master grade. These, well, and then, well, occasionally you'll get like really good stuff. But actually, in the early days, we got very good stuff, and then started to get standardized, I guess. Polycap D, which one? This one. This one goes here, pointing downwards. Wait. Yep. Okay. And then we just take the two shoulder joints, polycap A times 2. Goes on here. Actually, I can get it on there. Yeah. Finally, I mean, on other news, I finally finished watching or rewatching, or actually watching through the whole of GN-XIII G. That's basically no, let's hold up. This one goes on here first, and like downwards. Okay, yeah, GN-XIII G is basically, I guess, a prelude to Turn A. I don't know if like the same people who wrote Turn A Gundam wrote GN-XIII. This has very similar themes. I mean, it's in the same timeline. It's still Universal Century, well, after Universal Century. Now I'm just gonna put this on here and see what happens later. This is the GN drive by a scientist named Alioli? Vermicelli? No. Garlic? Something? I don't know. Basically, guy did stuff. There's a few. But yeah, Journey's not, well, it's not great, but it's not as awful. Some people would like to believe. Not Journey, I mean, no, it's a whole hole that goes for the whole thing. Am I supposed to put anything in there? Nope. Goes in just like that. And should join up together. Something's blocking it. There we go. There we go. Slides in. And we need this. I did. Now B13. We need A12. What? Oh. A12. Did I get this? Oh, there we are. So we need this, which is just held on by this tool. Cut it slowly. Should probably do this. Okay. It's all a bit worrisome with the trying not to get my fingerprints on the inside. There we go. So actually put a sticker on here first so it gives it its color. Kid bashing? I mean, I suppose. Having some trouble trying to figure out like if the camera is all, the angle's all messed up. Oh, maybe that was it. That made a weird noise. Okay. Hopefully this is good. At least I hope this is better. I'm not sure if it is. Okay, so I need, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna have leftover parts of this thing. We'll see. Probably. If this was like, if what I think this is like just reusing. Oops, hold on. Yeah, it's not lined up perfectly. Oh, maybe it's supposed to do that. No, it's a bit late now. And we're gonna destroy this if I try to remove it. So, I mean, it felt like it was lined up perfectly on this side. Come on now. Oh, we'll see. Okay, now you're working. So just press this down. Use your plastic pointy things and other things to kind of get it in place. It has to be shiny. Not a bad effect. So it goes on there, then this thing actually holds it in place. It's not bad, it's like a nice fishbowl kind of effect there. Gently rub the knob off. And then, yeah, it's like a lens effect, really. This is very clear plastic. There we go. I guess it's pretty to look at. And these parts were supposed to be white somehow. Oh, this connects on these things. I see. So they're kind of free floating. Oh, okay. I see. Well, that's a interesting thing. Nice. That's the rolling shoulder stuff they were showing on the box. Thundermark Unzo. Interesting name. But yeah. I'm guessing that I feel like, well, like 00 Gundam kits are somewhat popular. Well, there are lots and lots of like variants of the XIII, if I'm pronouncing this right. The main one with that GN drive. This is fun. It's not too bad. It stays in place if you have it needed to stay in place and doesn't look too awful. Like this fisheye thing is probably like, this is fun to look at. This is like lens and like the shiny stuff underneath. It's a nice effect. Right, so where was I? Well, oh, this is the whole chest. Okay. So now, head, apparently. Step 2. From B, we need 2122. That's it. 2122. 2, which should be, there you are. Cut these, double cut while on the runner. I guess if you double cut it, like the pressure on the part is a bit less, so there's less strain, so it's cuts smoother, I guess. Let's see if it's actually true. I guess it is. So if you do a double cut, it's a bit smoother. So, and then we need a 17, 18, 13, which would be this weird contraption there. Get it off this. Don't lose track of it. 17, 18, they're right next to it. Yeah, at least this, well, this thing is kind of designed in a way that parts that are going to be used together are kind of grouped together, so which is nice, at least so far. Might be different later. I'm still preparing, I mean, not having high hopes for this one, but it's not too bad so far. It's a simple HG kit, but okay, hopefully I didn't drop this. Not like this. Yeah, it's a simple HG kit. That's alright, I think. Come on, cut. Why are you not cutting? Does this need adjusting again? So let's get this in here before I lose track of it. This is the clear part. Use a stick to push that in there so it doesn't escape again. There we go. There's a bit of a nub on it, but it's like it's fine. It's barely moving. So on this part here, we need to add another shiny sticker there. Very shiny. Oh, we also need something on the sides outside. And you moved. Press that in place, and then actually should have done was get rid of these nubs first. Very small nubs on tiny parts. Okay, so you go in to this part. Like so, or like so, like so. Wait, that's way too far. There we go. Goes in here, so this is a number 2mm hole here. Just pre-drill it a tiny bit, just in case I need it to come apart later. Then join these two parts together thusly, and should be good. Anything else in the middle? Nope. Then you just put this on there. Actually get rid of those small nubs before we do anything. Don't care for that music. Alright, so then this goes on there. Again, nice kind of fisheye effect there. It's not a mono eye, but I'll take it. Alright, so that's the head. Just like that. At least we're making progress, and then suddenly weapons. So all these older kits, I mean, newer kits will usually keep the like accessories and weapons last, but older kits would just make you do those like immediately, or almost immediately. Just get all the brown stuff off. So A4, 5, 6 and that one, so those are very thick sprues on there. A bit annoying to I mean, also the quality of the plastic isn't the same over time. I mean, Bandai has been getting better, obviously, since that's not the main thing they do. Actually, what do they do? What does Bandai do anyway? Entertainment. They have basically a conglomerate, so they do many things, but mostly seems entertainment. Wouldn't be surprised if it also did like household appliances. It's probably a Bandai fridge, and that flew off. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that one. Is it too small? And this is a lump of plastic, which is usually what high-grade weapons are. Usually. Sometimes you get something interesting. Where do you go? This one goes here, or does it go somewhere else? Oh, is this pointing this way? There we go. And then this thing, whatever it is, goes in there. Oh, this is different. Just a smidge different. Large sprue. And join it together. If it will connect. And there we go. Very simple. So it can go in and then like this, I guess, lock in place. And the muzzle here, yeah, very basic. And I guess this mounts on the arm or something. Okay, weapon for a reason. Okay, next we do more weapons. This is the GN lens we've been hearing so much about. Oh, so we're supposed to put something on here, I think, on the back. But this is Where exactly? Oh, here, I guess, on the side. We're not gonna do that just yet. I could, I guess. It's easy enough to remove this. And basically put that on there. We can do that some other time. Or never, even if I just put this in storage after I'm done with it. Can't display every single one of them. I'd have nowhere to walk. Because of course I walk on my walls, clinging to the shelves. If all my shelves are filled with Gundam, or mobile suits, or Gunpla, or what have you, I'd have nowhere to live. Alright, so we'll need all of this. Alright, B29, 30, 27, 28. I feel like this is kind of gouging stuff now. Maybe it's time to get some new ones. I mean, I bought those fairly recently. These are single blade, very precise nippers. So maybe that would happen if I used the God Hand. The same amount, it will get blunt very quickly. Oh yeah, I remember something from Double O. There was a guy in a wheelchair. Kind of looked like the guy from the director of what's it called? Had a weird acronym. The guy with a beard. Shinji's dad. He was a scientist who came up with the power source that powers those Gundams. And I think there was like a bunch of kids just basically causing havoc with them. Oh, celestial beings. That's the thing. Alright, so we get these two things. B3029. This is a lance. So if you played Monster Hunter, you will get flashbacks of a lance. It doesn't have, well, it does have a shield, I think. So if there's a shield and a lance, this is basically a lance main. You might as well get these. I'm looking ahead a bit here. Yeah, we have more. Oh, 5 is just this thing, so I'll just get this. Step 5 is a small shield looking thing. Alright, so from runner A, we need a 30. This is a motif going on there with the ball inside a round thing. And we need, that's it. Yeah, from runner C, we need the pole for the lance. C30, so C31, C30, 29, 32, so this whole area, and 7. Alright, this whole area and 7. I'll just get this too. Never know. Well, eventually I'll need it. Or maybe I won't. Who knows? Yeah, may need to do something about this. I feel like it's getting a bit dull. Okay. Hello, Kid Robot. How you doing? Yeah, we're building I'm guessing a bit of a boring one today. This is from Gundam 00. What was it called? A-Laws. GN something or other. GNX-3 or GNX-13, however you read it. I mean, yeah, it's a very simple HG kit for today. Hopefully I'm not gonna take too long with this. Okay, so let's try building this. So we start with this. Goes here. And then you're supposed to put something there, but we're not gonna do that. And then we do something's missing. Oh, see this thing. C29. C32. Let's join these together. Okay. Yeah, probably should have pre-drilled those holes. This is not connecting very well. Yep. Okay. The power drill is depicted in Gurren. You can make holes. That's pretty much it. That's all he does, really. Somehow that shrimpy little kid drilling holes and became a mecha the size of a universe. It's a rag to riches story. Oh wait, he was president of Earth for a while. He got cool glasses. You go in there. There we go. Oops, right on. And then this one goes. Let's clean these nuts a little bit. Maybe a little more. I feel like this is cutting at an angle now. Blade got bent, maybe. Oh, I see. Ah. Yep, Lance mains will, the Lance people for Monster Hunter will like this feature. It pops out. So it's a transforming lens. Wait, is this? No, this is not on the bottom. It goes the other way around. The opening seems to be the bottom there. Wait, hold up. Is it supposed to go? I see. So it does kind of collapse in there. Alright, so it collapses like this. And any minute now. There we go. Pops out. And then try to move this into place. There we go. And then it opens like this. It's a Monster Hunter lens. And then goes around this side. Yeah, if there's sales, definitely get a few. Though I probably have too many. A bunch of them came back in stock on SLJ recently. Oh wait, hold on. I need something on there first. Okay, that's what I was missing. Which way do you go? The thing goes on top. Okay. It's not clicking. Ah, there we go. And then this one goes on here, or tries to. There we go. And like there we go. It's a lens, and it folds up like this to become a shorter lens, and it comes out like that to do a slightly bulkier lens. Wow. Those Monster Hunter players would be proud. So put this on there, push it with a, oh, that battery it hard. And on the other side, there you go. Yeah, I'll probably check out. So where are the sales? Probably at Children or somewhere else. I'll need to look around. And basically, yeah, if there are sales, stockpile some rainy day. There's a little key here, so it goes that way. And there we go. That's a bit loud. Now, shield, I guess. Making us do all the weapons first. Okay, so now, which I'm guessing is the arms. Alright, so we need C. This is B. Where's C? There's not. Oh, there's a more manageable amount now, so I'm gonna nip the whole thing off. There's a single vernier here, or thruster. I think vernier is like just a air hole, really. Directional something. Whereas those qualify more as thrusters. Yeah, it's like cutting at an angle. Not exactly flush anymore. Which is why I'm having more nubs to deal with. So maybe I'm holding it at an angle to be a bit more careful. No, this is the regular. This is, I don't know. I don't think this is the Bandai version of it. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's the P. I don't really buy P Bandai. I've no. Well, I hope this isn't true, but I feel it seems like some stuff first comes out as like regular Bandai, and you can pick them up like from resellers and all that. And then if for whatever reason Bandai decides, oh, we're gonna make these, like, we're gonna discontinue this from the regular stuff, we're gonna make them P Bandai. So I don't know. This is like the, yeah, this is just a regular cheap ass. No, I'm not gonna call it that, but it was fairly cheap. I have no idea why I have this. I don't. I probably have a couple that kind of look very similar. This is from Gundam 000, so it's possible I just bought those when they were on sale. But yeah, this is not P Bandai. This is just regular number 23 in the lineup. It's entirely possible that Bandai removes, yeah, because for example, the Full Mechanics Gundam Aerial apparently was discontinued, but it's still available as a P Bandai, although it might be slightly different. Although I'm not that interested in Full Mechanics. It's basically a watered down master grade. It says Full Mechanics, but usually there's mechanics missing. So yeah, you have to be very choosy. Oh, I got all of it. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, it's not this area. This is not the P Bandai. Problem, like, I buy almost everything, all the kits that I build I got from HLJ. Mainly because you get a little discount, I think. It's like slightly cheaper than manufacturer price, MSRP. That's why I get more of my stuff from there. Alright, Hole of C. So we need C. This, and that. Where'd they go? That thing. And then from runner B, we'll see over there. This is runner B. And fine. I'll just get the whole thing. Double cut these because it might make it cleaner. It's a very large sprue for trying double cutting. And try to line it up, because I feel it might be drifting a little bit. Yeah, I don't get P Bandai really. I mean, there are like a few unique kits that are P Bandai. I looked it up today actually, so there was like a ball, master grade ball with legs, which is something you definitely don't get. We don't have. I mean, never seen elsewhere. So there's that, but I don't think it's like worth the price. A lot of these are like very expensive. There's like a Solita Mercury figurized standard, which is like the regular color. The one we get normally is like the white one, the white uniform, but there's like the normal uniform, like the regular student uniform, which is green and black. Well, which is green actually. That one apparently is $40 compared to like, I think cheaper, $20 or something for the white one, which is a bit much. I don't know if you get like 2 kits for the price of 1. But yeah, sometimes like the P Bandai pricing is like a bit off. That's why I don't get those. and like it's usually just like a color variant. I guess maybe sometimes they put glitter in the parts, so it's like stuff that's gonna blunt the blade of your nippers as they cut through them. Yeah, bunch of flashing on this one. And okay, let's try cutting this a bit away and then double cutting this. That did nothing. It didn't help at all. All of the there's very few there's only 3 runners on this thing. There are regular size runners, but there's not that many parts on it. So this is pilot B, and I might as well just do pilot A while we're here. This one has almost all the parts on it still, but I gotta fix that. Yeah, there's like very large stickers provided to kind of cover a lot of those parts. Because I guess Bandai reused this runner from a different model, and it was probably all white. No, get beam sabers. Sure, I mean it's part of this thing, so I might as well remove those. Normally they come on their own runner, so I just leave them on there because I usually don't bother with the beam sabers. Okay, this is annoying me a little bit. I'm gonna do something I'm gonna regret. Okay, adjusted it a little bit with an Allen wrench. There's a little retaining screw there. Maybe it shifted a bit, so we'll see if that does anything better. Because it seems to be not cutting as well. No, what? Well, maybe that did nothing. It is leaving somewhat more of a nub than I would like. It was cutting better a week ago, I guess. And it's only 15. Only 15. But like if you buy a nipper and it lasts how many? Like 20 kits or something? And you had to replace it, that's still kind of a lot. I mean, still usable, just a little less sharp. This requires a little bit more work with the sanding. Or maybe if you don't care too much, you can live with a bit of defects, I guess. Bunch is always the same part with the GNX build fighters kit. Was a fun build. Roy? Who's Roy? Oh, that's your name. But you were asking Roy. Yeah, I mean, there's probably the build fighters stuff is usually, they tend to have fun with the kits. And basically kit bashing the whole thing. So you can have like completely different bits and pieces, completely different gimmicks. Those are usually fun. This is basically I feel this is like what a GM is to a Gundam. Well, they're all called GN, not GM. So there's like, well, it feels like this is like a mass-produced one. Does it say mass-produced? I don't know. This one, yeah, seems mass-produced. Like there's like a bunch of them flying all together. So it's like, I guess this is like the standard issue kit. So that's why maybe it feels GM a bit like, I don't know, simple. Yeah, but I need to get through. I mean, I need to build. I need to like clear out everything. If I just like don't build the uninteresting stuff like these, someday I'll just have only the uninteresting stuff left. This is pile A, so I got everything. Right, you come back here. Alright. Let's try building this for now. I don't know if that made sense or not, but yeah. Trying to build like a new random kit every day, so and when I say random, I do mean random. Have piles. 3 separate piles. Just stuffed away. Wait, that's not the nub. Okay. Alright, so we need C14 and C12. Rolling away from the 30-minute mission line. Oh. Is that what that's from? Just looking for Roy, I guess. The misplaced one. I need to help this guy find Roy. Like the 30-minute mission stuff is going. It has diversified quite a bit. It's like 30-minute Sisters, I think it's called. Which is that really necessary, Japan? Do we need this? I mean, it's kind of similar to Kurobukiya's Desktop Girls? No, that's not it. What's it called? Frame Arm Girls. Which is, they're basically 1-to-1 scale. That's the story. They're not 1/6, they're 1-to-1 scale. And they are meant to be that size. And I think there was even an anime about it, or basically they made an anime to kind of promote those kits. And they were explaining with plot, I guess. There was some kind of plot. I forget what the plot was, but basically, yeah, their actual size is whatever the model kit is, and they come alive when you're not watching. It's a Toy Story, essentially. So, these things, and then B25, B24 times 2, and A11, A8. So these forearm parts, and what else? B26 and hands. Hands have those. Yeah, this is like a circle theme around us, like lots of roundest things to these kits. I mean not the kits. Oops, dropped it. We have one open hand for whatever reason, just the one. You don't get two open hands. That would be greedy. Calm yourselves. Just one open hand, not. The heck was this? It doesn't really have any articulations on it, so it's just like, okay, well, I guess that's how they made those. These are gun hands, I guess, or whichever ones those are. So clip on there. Looks a bit simple. If I reach 200, I think I'm gonna do like every 50, like for every, like, for example, 250, 300, and so forth. I'm gonna do a real great kit. I have like 20 of them, so I haven't built. Should last me a while. Right now, I'm probably like, I don't even know where I'm going with this, because like this is kind of it's a bit boring. I'll say that. It's not as exciting. It's not an interesting HG kit. It's a very, I mean, it's not a Gundam. It is a different thing, I guess, but it is somewhat simple. That's what you get, I guess. Just pick a kit at random. Maybe I should take a picture of the piles of stuff I have. You'll understand the problem. Yeah. You probably need to like get new nippers as well. Do something with those. You're not supposed to sharpen them. You can't really sharpen them. You need like, well, you could, I guess, if you had the right tools. I guess you can't really sharpen them by hand or, oops, with any other kind of, like a regular metal file or something. You wouldn't get the angle right. You're most likely to like damage it. This this a nub or is this a... These look like nubs. Oh, whatever. We're just gonna power on through. Alright, so this goes here, this goes there, pointing upwards with the things up there. So there, this should go there, which is, what was that again? B26, B26, on both sides. They are kind of symmetrical, so it doesn't really matter which way. Oh no, it's not. Hold up, it's not symmetrical. And then you take this thing, which goes on, this was supposed to go on first, and then you, which way? This way? Hold up. There you go. I don't know if I got it on the right side or the wrong side, but it is on now. And then we take these things, these go in there. That was the thing I was trying to clean up, but failed. So we'll just live with it, I guess. There you go. It goes on here with the dirty nubs over there. And you can clean it up later on. Okay, so then you take B19, B20, which are these things there. Those make up the forearm kind of construct there, which is just those two things together. So with those two things together, you join them together, you take a look at those nubs in the middle. Just slice them off if need be. You can clean them up later. Or never. That also works. There you go. Now, just a quick. That made it worse. Oh well. Probably should have drilled this a little just to make it slide in easier. And yeah, those nubs are getting, either it's the plastic that's kind of different, because sometimes I feel like these nippers work perfectly fine, but sometimes they don't. I don't know if it's like the plastic itself that's kind of, the material is like more susceptible to stress marks or something. Alright, sorry, so need to get PCN and PCH. PCN and, oh yeah, PCH already. And, alright. So we take this thing, we put this up there, pointing, rounded bit pointing up, rounded bit pointing up. And this goes in there. Where though? There should be a little notch. There it is. Little notch to help you figure out where to turn the polycap. Yeah, those are quite large. Well, then again, this is like a concave. It's a concave surface, so that might be why. Anyway, I think I was talking about 30-minute mission, that I just got a random tangent. I don't know why. And yeah, it's getting, I mean, they've had like, they started out like really simple. I think I remember like the first one that came out, I was like, yeah, it's kind of boring. Now they got creative, I guess. Oh, these two go together. Okay. And they keep adding like variations of all sorts of things. And the red cannon transfers, which is kind of a pain, especially on white. Some of the brighter colors kind of get stuck in the... Yeah, it's a bit ill-fitting. Anyway, put a hand on this thing. The hands are brown for a reason. You will go there, I guess. And you shall go like this, I guess. And you shall do that. No, wait, this one's. Which way is front? No, that way is front. Okay. There you go. Very simple arm. Doesn't do the whole. Stops at 90 degrees. Doesn't do the whole thing. Very simple HG arm. Well, high grade has been. There's like certain expectation now, even from high grade, that it needs to meet like certain level. You won't see stuff like this anymore. Well, I haven't built everything from Witcher Mercury, so getting a bit like 2 kits from it then. Okay, arms done. And both arms should probably, oh yeah, so I'm guessing, yeah, this fits on there. No, you don't have to. Okay, look at that. Well, it's supposed to fit on there. It's a bit loose. Yeah, it's a bit loose here. It doesn't actually fit very tightly. Oh, and these is coming apart. Yeah, definitely need some glue on this thing. Alright, so toss this over there, toss it over there. So now the, whatever this is, legs, I guess? Feet? Yeah, feet. Alright, so we need C. C15. Yeah. Where's C15? There we go. Now the usual message on repeat. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And the usual, give it a like, give it a share. Send it to your grandma. Text if you know someone who died and you still have their contacts. Just send it to them. Maybe the ghost will haunt this channel. You have enemies, send it to them. Have rivals or anything else in between, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with this. Sometimes the nubs are small, sometimes they're big. I need to either get a new nipper or fix the one I have. Or just resign myself to have to, wait, not feet yet, but feet eventually. This is for the thing. Do I need this? Yes. No. No. Let's take a look. C, this one, C2122. 2122. These ones. C1718. Definitely the upper legs. And 16. And let's do that so for now. Alright, so polycap I times 2 goes in here with the, is it the round bit up or the, I think it's the flat bit down. Push it in with a stick so you don't hurt yourself. Do the same thing on the other one. Stick. There you go. Now, we take C, whatever this is, C2122. Just a quick, not even trying to clean it, but which way do you go? Hold up, that's not right. No, polycap B and nothing to do with each other. Okay, polycap B. It seems like it might fit together, but they do not. And then this one goes on the actually goes on here. I'm guessing this is the hip joint. Okay, you apparently have trouble getting in place, so we're gonna do this. Sometimes you need tweezers. I've had these tweezers for like decades. I rewatch one of my old videos, which I did like 7-8 years ago on this channel. Apparently I use those same tweezers in them. And this has been with me for decades. Or a decade at least. Okay, so you join there. Snap. Lots of nubs everywhere, but actually, this is mildly irritating, so I'm gonna do something about it. Not much though, just a little bit. And there we go. Well, that's an interesting shape, I guess. So now, polycap N times, no, polycap F first. Polycap F, which is these ones. They're very similar, so why not just, I mean, they could just like give you the same polycap for everything. The exact same polycap. It wouldn't make a difference. They would just have to like design the parts slightly different just so it would fit those various I mean the same exact polycap shape and size. But I guess okay, this one's not fitting. Did I get the right one? Is this polycap? Ah, polycap F does go there. Polycap F goes down there with the bevel point thing pointing upwards. And then polycap N goes up top. With the flat end pointing up. And something's supposed to go on there. So these are C16. C16 goes on there with this way. Alright. Well, that's an interesting construction, I guess. I feel like newer high-grade kits have like softer plastic, because the softer plastic cuts like smoother, I guess. It has less chance of making oh, this is interesting, like they're using this to hide the polycap, so it's like a fuller joint. because usually like that's kind of the reason I guess they move away from polycaps, because then they can like reclaim that extra space to like do more like gimmicks and stuff. Like without a polycap, this is fairly simple, but with a polycap, you kind of have to do this trickery thing to kind of hide it, and still looks like a whole joint, like a large circular thing. Okay, so you just snap your face in here, and yeah, a bit weird. This goes in here. Don't quite. Alright, there we go. So now we need A25, which is kind of another waste, because this is like a, yeah, instead of like giving you, they could have like molded this in like a different color, and instead they put it in white and give you a sticker to cover it up. I don't know if there's someone like a, yeah, I feel like there might be an executive or someone up the chain of, I don't know why they have this bizarre rule that they can't have like, I don't know. Some of these dishes are just like, maybe it's like cost saving or something, but it makes it less fun, I guess. Yeah, these are basically completely covered up in this. And these, which is basically the same color as this, so they could have just molded these parts in a different color. But I guess like I guess you can have the option now. You can paint this a different color if you felt like it. If you're that into Gundam 00. I guess, wait, hold on. This is on the bottom. And just get rid of those nubs on here because it may affect the fit. Points downwards, this little tab. There we go. And this here goes in there. Nice-ish, I guess. Oh, fits nicely. Okay, maybe not. Try to get this out. Clean these up a little bit. And yeah, quite a lot of very large sprues on this thing. Okay. I guess this was, this should have been like a separate hinge, I guess, but this is just old, well, somewhat old HG. Like, what? How old is this? 16 years old? Wait, no, that can't be right. 24 minus 2008. 24 minus 8. What? 16 years old? This kid is 16 years old. I mean, the design of it, I guess. And 00 came out in like the 2000s. I feel they've been slowing down with like the number of Gundam shows. It used to be like every 3 or 4 years they'd have one. Maybe they're keeping the same pace and I'm just not keeping up with new. Well, I think I have. Anywho. And there. Goes in there. fits in somehow. Like some weird Japanese furniture design kind of thing. And it all holds together. Yeah, this should have been like a hinge. That would be nice if I had a hinge. Alright, so and on the back we have A26. Again, same problem. It's a white piece, and they give us a whole sticker just to cover up the whole thing. But again, yeah, I kind of realized it could be seen, and instead of a bug, this could be seen as a feature. This is, they say, hey, you can paint this whatever you want. We're giving you generic white parts, so you can just color this whichever way you want. It's a way of seeing it, I guess. And a flap. Random flap. Oh, oh, okay. Random flap. That's okay. Alright. So those are the upper legs. And we need these, which are 18, 32, 35, 33, I guess 34. And polycap C. And polycap C. Usually the ankles are kind of beefy polycaps because they do support most of the weight when the thing is standing. That's where like most of the twisting forces happen. I mean, yeah, most of the weight is that, like on the ankles. It's just the same for like humans. So take care of your ankles. I'm just gonna see if it fits first. So you suppose, yeah, this is just those two things. You don't need anything else. There's no polycaps in between. Yeah, I guess I'll do. Just check for. Yeah, it's a bit. Okay, that is way too tight. I do not like this. And it's already stuck. No. Stabby, twisty. That is not separating at all. That is refusing to separate. This is why we pre-drill holes to avoid situations like these. This is like a 3mm hole. It is very, very much seized up. Okay, I think I got it. Or not. Like, one of them... Okay, there we go. One of them comes out, gets stuck in the other one. 4mm then. Alright, just turn these. It's a bit harder to turn these larger ones. I mean, it is meant to be like... to like hold on to it very tightly so it doesn't come apart. But sometimes it's a bit too much. Alright, there we go. And just a twist for these. Tiny, tiny twist. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go back to like my old schedule, I guess. Instead of like, and during the day if I have time. Because I still kind of have to get up early. Some stuff to do, and then I have some free time. And what goes on the end here? Something seems to go here. A31. Get it. A31 goes here. Check FNUPs. Well, this is just the free floating flap here, so there's no bocce. And do the same thing on this side. Check for those middle nubs there. Nubs in the middle. There we go. Slides right on. And yeah, sometimes it might just be me who's like being a bit careless with the nipping. But sometimes it's like clean, sometimes it's not. Need to figure it out. Alright, so these are the legs here, and then we take this and 820, 823, which are somewhere. This one, this one, this one, and this one. And goes around, angle towards the inside there. Just a smidge. And a smidge here. Do I need a polycap in between? Nope. There we go. One day, I'll be done with all these. I'll finish. There's like a bunch of very, very, very old kits that I have. This is probably part of them. 16 years old. It's like how many places I've moved during that time. Okay. Surprising you haven't lost a few kits. Probably have. I do have like an Excel sheet somewhere with all of them. At least some of the old ones. I need to update and make a list. Oh, the feet are symmetrical. Yep. No, it's not connecting completely. Maybe it's not symmetrical. Well, this one connected. Why not this one? Oh, there you go. Alright. Feet. Now we assemble the leg. These are symmetrical, I think. I'm gonna assume yes. Otherwise... And then this goes like this. And come. There we go. Doesn't have a full knee thing. It would have if this thing moved. It had like a full range of a knee. But instead, we have a half knee here. So, and this goes on top there. This is probably like a master grade version of this. Back when Bandai did multiple master grades per series. Hold up. Okay, so it does go front like this and not the other way around. Not like this. Like this. That would be different though. Chicken leg kind of thing. Yeah, because you can't bend that way, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't connect there, which is kind of annoying. It's just like there's a big gap in between. Yeah. those weird design choices they make for high grade kit, like sometimes some hinges and the hinge, the knees and the knee. That's just a fixed thing. I think there's that problem in every single HG Iron Blood Orphan Gundam kit. Like one of those, I think like there's like a clearly there should be a hinge, but it's not. I may be imagining it. Oh, those are the legs. Okay, almost done. And this and this. Come on. Alright, so that's the only thing kind of that separates it. And, well, chicken leg-ish, I guess. Legs. Now what do we do? Yeah, we got the head, body, waist. That's the thing we're missing. So also did both legs at the same time. Now we do the waist. There, almost done. I think. Part cap J. And then this, and this. And this and this. Also, where did this come from? This and that. Which is also something that is completely covered with stickers. It's way too many. And join it together, check for nubs. There seem to be none. Not surprising. Alright, so press together, slides right off. Because we cleaned it up. So this is empty, stays empty. Oh, this is not the, I guess this is the backpack kind of deal here. So how long have I been at this? 1 hour 40. When you have to take 2 pieces apart, you cannot damage it. Oh yeah, I used this or this. So basically, if you get did you send this? Oh, sorry, I didn't see your message earlier. But yeah, if you use any sharp thing, really, I tried with this. You just stab. Oh, this is a bit difficult. But usually, okay, maybe not this one. Bad example. There we go. Stab, twist. You just need to be very. You don't apply a lot of force. Or just like very small amount of force. And it'll pop out without really damaging anything. And also if you like pre-drill the holes a bit, it'll make it less grippy, less like seized up. Like the way they make the holes aren't circular, they're like flattened. Let me see if I can draw this. Oh, random piece of paper. The holes aren't circular like this. Oh, that's not a circle. They're not round, but they're more like round and then flat. So then that when you put the peg in it, the peg which is round, it kind of presses on these and deforms them. It like squishes these a bit more. It's like very tight fit. What I do is just like drill, make this a little more rounder so it like fits this. I don't know if that makes sense. And it probably didn't see anything because like this is too bright. But yeah, it's basically flattened on the sides. That's how the hole for the pegs are, the round pegs kind of squish in there and like press hard against these. If I just drill those out, it makes it easier to separate. And yeah, and again with these ones, these ball caps, like I think they hate them because they never use the pegs the way they're supposed to. I've seen like these used to be like the shoulders, I think. Yeah, this is a polycap sheet from 1999. Kits in 1999 used these as shoulders, but since they're basically still using the same polycap sheet, and they kind of run out of like, which polycap am I gonna use in here? So they end up using this, basically shoulder polycap instead, but it still has a useless peg to it, so they don't know what, they just like hide it in random places. Like this is like multiple. This has been like multiple kits in a row where I've seen this. I don't think I have like a lot of like very old, maybe not Gundams, but I may have like other series with like very, like from the actual 1990s. Which I have not built yet. I have a terrifying backlog. Wait a second, how does this even fit? Oh, right. And then this goes on top there, or actually this one. And there we go. Wow, those are horrible numbers. Yep, awful. There we go. Truly awful. Did I even do this right? I don't know. It might be the plastic that's kind of very easy to stress. You mentioned earlier, like some of the newer kits, the newer HG kits, have the plastic is much softer, so I feel like it's easier to cut it. So, ooh, hold up. You probably leave like less stress mark when you cut it. Notice that with like the Witch of Mercury kits, the aerials, they're Gundams, they're machines, but the polycaps are kind of, the material is kind of soft. And it has to be softer, I guess, because you no longer use polycaps. So the direct material has to, oh, this is a backpack. The propulsion system, the magical GN drive, which I think they stole from the protagonists. Yeah, it has a giant GN drive. This is not the pilot. Where does the pilot even go? Inside this, I guess? Inside the generator? They are still in the chest. They just sit inside like a giant generator and hopefully don't die from radiation. Oh, I think that's almost it. Alright, so now we do the actual assembly. Oh, wait a second. Oh. This is different. Like on the assembly stage, it tells you, okay, just put these two together, and that's gonna be your... That's not a backpack. That is not a backpack. That is a crotch pack. This is different. Okay, this is where they put the instruction on how to assemble the waist. Okay, it's like the very... So I don't need this apparently. What is this? Oh wait, I do need this. B C4. So do I need this? Yeah, I do. Do I? No, I don't. What is this even for? This is probably... Oh, I see. This is... Oh. Oh, I missed this one. I see. Was this even... Did I completely miss the... I guess I completely missed an instruction, a whole thing. Well, I'm just guessing that this is supposed to go all together. Yeah. Alright, so you go on there. Hopefully you don't have a lot of nubs in the middle. I do have some here, so just a quick rub. Not apply a lot of pressure. Alright, and then this goes here, and like this, for whatever reason. It goes like this, and this whole thing kind of hooks on there. It's not a hinge, but it does. I guess we're distracted by the shiny thing here. This is shiny. I got mesmerized. I forgot, completely missed that I was supposed to build this thing. Oh, GN drive. Yeah, this should have been like a hinge. Like, well, I guess don't know how that's would have worked. If you didn't use polycaps, you could probably figure something out. I keep saying bad things about polycaps, but they've supported us for like at least 2 decades. 2 or 3 decades at least. Maybe even more. Alright, let's build that last thing there, which is this thing. Lumps everywhere. That's a bit much. This stays hollow apparently, so you go in there, push it with a stick so it goes all the way in. I should have done this before I put that in there. And then you go on there, which just a little bit of this in here as well. Slides right on. And then this little thingamajig here, which is, I'm guessing, for holding, well, the lance probably, or the weapons. If I don't put that there, unless that's, okay, that's for the, no, never mind, that is for the, what's it called? The action base. That's where the action base hole goes. Just to, you put it in the back. I think this is the back, unless that's the front. Okay, so that's that. Then this and this go together without. I don't think I have anything this big. Well, I do have this one. Oh, this one is right. Nope. This one. Twist a little bit. And there we go. Sure, we get the last nub. I think, yeah, build this in about, I guess, an hour and 30 minutes. With a lot of, yeah, more or less. An hour 45, let's say. Lots of rambling in between. Alright, so this goes in the back. Which way is the back? This way. Wait, what? That can't be right. That's very horizontal. It's like, yeah. Alright. And then the... where'd it go? This is in the backpack. You thought we were doing backpacks? No, we're doing crotch packs. Yeah, that's a bit violent looking, I guess. Very aggressive. What goes in those things then? Ah, the weapons. What is a weird design? Okay, let's get all the parts and let's build this thing. Shield thing. Where's the head? Oh, there's the head. Alright, so we start with legs on the waist. Actually, make sure we have no major, or at least try to minimize the defects on the nubs. Well, if this is going to be connecting to a polycap, and you don't want that to be too rough that it will scratch it up and wear it out faster. So I guess this one goes on here, up, and you go on there, and you put your crotch on there. Okay, so it's actually, the heck is this? That's some weird ass design, let me tell you. This is very horizontal. Okay, so it goes like that actually. That's some weird decision. This is how it flies around. There's actually wings, I guess. They have like that aerofoil form thing. Alright, so now what? Chest. Let's try that. Okay. Okay, so then arms like this. I mean, the arms going to have fairly, yeah, it's a lot. As advertised on the box, that's like a very, that's quite range of motion on this thing. Now, sometimes I feel the image is too dark, sometimes it's too bright. Fix the exposure, but yeah, this is kind of in the way of this thing. This moves a bit, I guess, for whatever reason. It is meant to do that. I'll just adjust the camera a bit. Alright, and finally, the head. Doesn't have a face, it has a mono eye, which is synonymous with the bad guys. Alright, so actually it like spends probably most of its time just flying around. That's why it's like this most of the time. Ah yes, the hole for the action base is actually on the bottom. If I was in the back, it is actually in the bottom. Alright. You look a bit aggressive. Can you not stand straighter? Still a bit aggressive. Having like a thing there. So this goes on there. Not sure it is symmetrical, so it goes wherever you want. And where do you go? Do you get stored anywhere, or just like have to carry it around all the time? Yeah, I guess you do have to carry it around all the time now. Ah, that's not how it works. This is how it works. And just kind of warp, just shove it in there. There we go. There we go. With its slants. A little bit. I mean, the shape is interesting. It's like weirdly shaped. It's weird. Let's put it that way. That's pretty much the whole thing. That's its whole personality. Weird. I mean, it's different. Let's put it. Yeah, just different. Okay, yeah, that is it. What else do we do with this? Supposed to do something with these things on the side. Alright, so you can put these over it, so I guess you can, whichever side you want to do this on, you can put this on there, which is kind of makes it even busier. It was busy already, now it's even busier. So then you put this on there and it clips on here. Or tries to. Which way do you go? Yeah, it's supposed to clip on the larger side. Clip. Go on. There we go. And then it won't stay on. But yeah, it's supposed to go on there. There we go. Which is even busier than before. It's already holding a lance, a shield, this giant crotch flying thing here. Was it phallic looking thing in the middle, or trying to be? Very short. It's yeah, it's a weird thing. Alright, so you cannot unsee it now. Alright, so I think, yeah, we're done. You don't get an action base, but you have multiple ways of holding this here, so you can do that. I guess you can pull that one out if you can reach it. Not sure, you probably should use something else. You can hold it different ways, like by the normal handle, by the this handle, this other handle, so all sorts of handles to hold this thing. So I'm probably just gonna do like the more sensible option there, which is the regular normal handle. And there you go. And this goes like so, maybe. Covers, nope, does not. I would think it would cover the hand, but it does not. Alright, so just go like this. It stands on its feet. The paw caps are tight. They're holding, it is okay, and we're done. Alright, that was the GN-XIII or GN-XIII or A-Laws type or GNX-609T. It has a bunch of code names. Maybe the color was a bit off. Yeah, bunch of code names to this thing. This is a high-grade kid from Gundam 00. I think this is not the protagonist, obviously not, but it's like the the enemy kind of people, the oppositions, their version of the Titans. Okay, let's do a review of this thing while we're still rolling. So yeah, weird kit, odd shape, not a regular Gundam. It has a few things that it promises on the box, like rolling shoulders, which is delivers. Very nice, rolling shoulders. Goes all sorts of directions, so you can like kind of reach up, back, all sorts of, well, almost. Can you? No, you cannot. You cannot go like all the way up, but you can kind of do this with your thing there, with your lance. It is very stable on its feet, I'll give it that. It is holding. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of like a huge backpack, but it does have like a huge like fanny pack, let's call it. It has lots of going things going around the waist. This directional thingy here, which is supposed, I guess, how it moves around. Those are supposed to be wings, I suppose. The legs are interesting. Like this would have been nice on, instead of whatever it is we got for Iron Blood Orphans. If they used this design, I think would have been way better. Like whatever, like that the flimsy thing that we got for Iron Blood Orphan. This one's like way more solid. It's a ball, but it feels more solid. Whereas the Iron Blood Orphan hip joint is usually some flimsy polycap crap there. This is way better. Not much on the knee. Or maybe, wait, naturally if I go too far it like pops this flap off. Yeah, it has a few flaps here and there on the legs. There's like obviously something that should have been, this here should have been a joint like this that would have like made this like a massive upgrade, but then they'd be like, nope, I'm gonna make a master grade that does that and charge them an extra 2,000 yen, 3,000 yen, so however much more that is. This thing, I'm not too sure what that does, if there's any purpose to it, but it opens. I think it's meant to do that. There's like a ball hinge in there. Not quite sure, I can't remember. I did watch the whole of Double O Gundam, but I do not remember most of it. I remember fragments. And I'm probably confusing it with Gundam Wing or Gundam Seed. They all look the same at some point. It all kind of blurs together. The hip does, I mean the torso doesn't like move forward or back, it just goes side to side. Yeah, they could, I guess they cannot fit like with current technology, or at least the technology of the time, they couldn't fit some kind of system in there to make that move forward and back. But yeah, the interesting part is the arms, the shoulders, very interesting, very like moving part there. Goes back and forth. You can like almost even cross your arms, I guess. Yeah, you can kind of cross your arms. Well, if you weren't holding like a shield and a lance. Yeah, overall, like very. Well, it's weird. I was prepared to be a bit disappointed by this, but it's not too bad. It's doing a victory pose there. It comes with this open hand, I guess, which you can use for, which is that is a left hand. Okay. So I guess if you hold a gun or something in the right hand, you can use this to kind of like hold the gun here, I guess, like this, or just wave at people with your left hand. There's a few things here that are a bit loose, but that's kind of not, that's kind of par for the course. I guess you could, if you got rid of this, how bad would it be? It's a weird thing. It gets in the way of. This is like a crotch jetpack kind of thing. So if you got rid of it, then you have like ridiculous range of motion. You can do stuff like this for whatever reason, and it still stands. Look at that. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier, but the polycap on the ankle is huge, so it's like it's designed to like hold the weight of the whole assembly there. I guess you can't do that with a crotch back attached. Let's put that back down there. Yeah, it's simple, but at the same time it is different, and that is, I guess, what makes it a bit interesting, just a little bit. So this one goes there. Where does the other one go? What the hell? I think this is like when you move it, kind of pops it out. What angle am I supposed to put this at anyway? It just feels awkward. Whatever reason you're doing a victory pose. Yeah. There you have it. So what else is there? There's nowhere to store. Where do you even store these? I feel like there should be somewhere you store the beam saber things. Couldn't possibly, probably missed it. Let's see. No idea. Wonder, it might be stored in there, maybe? I don't think so. Never mind. But yeah, there's nowhere to store the beam saber stuff, which is a shame. Yeah, I don't see anywhere I could put these. They just pop out of nowhere. When do we even use it? They never uses it. They just give it beam sabers just because. Yeah, I don't understand this. Yeah, apparently, yeah, no place to put the spare handles for beam sabers. Usually, I mean, they put a little extra effort to kind of add that. But oh well. Alright, when you look at the picture there, and you compare it to this, you'll notice lots of white part everywhere, really. And this part, which is supposed to be white, is actually red, so what the hell. But yeah, this is, I'm not too sure why. That's one of the weird thing about this kit, is that you get the sheet of stickers, which is, most of it is used to cover up the default color, and I swap it instead of like, what they could have done is, well, instead of like molding this in the correct color, which would be this, mold this in white, and this one molded this in different colors. But I guess what it gives you, I guess, is the chance to, if you want to like paint this a different color, you can always like do that. You're not like limited to only what the sticker is or what the base colors are. I guess that's the one way of looking at it, like positively. But yeah, it's a bit weird. I'm not a fan. It's like this feels like this is number 23 in the lineup, so it's entirely possible that this is kind of they're basically like running out of things to do. It's just like, yeah, we just need to like get something out for this mobile suit. Just do whatever, just like slap some stuff together and just like make it work somehow. Yeah. There's a few, like, I mean, there's lots of roundness, I guess, all over. It's kind of the motif of this thing, because the GN drive is like a big round thing usually in the middle of it. The whole chest is basically a giant reactor, which is kind of similar to like Iron Blood Orphans, the Gundams in there. Like the whole chest is basically a giant generator. There you go. Victory pose or whatever you're doing. Whatever. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much it. Nothing, I can't really think of anything else. It's a simple HG kit. It is, I mean, the anime is like from the 2000s, and it is, the level of details on the surface isn't like completely flat. There's some detail, so there's that. It's not too bad. It's not like something like, say, like very early HG kit that like base itself almost entirely on how the anime look and would be very flat and simple and blocky. It is alright, I guess. I was prepared to be disappointed. I'm just, I wouldn't say pleasantly surprised, I'm just not unpleasantly, well, basically, it's okay. It's alright. It's a high grade kit that exists, and I just picked it at random to be built today. It is probably gonna go in storage. The lens is fun though. I may keep the lens out and use it with other stuff. Although I'm pretty sure I have one with a much bigger lens somewhere. Pretty sure from Iron Blood Orphans, something with a gigantic lens the size of the whole mobile suit. But yeah, it's okay. Anyway, that's it. I'm just gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna try to set up this thingamajig there. Hold up. The white probably doesn't match. Or does it? Let's put you there. And you go there. Okay, I need to fix this camera arm. Whatever the hell it's doing. Yeah, it never does that in the anime. I don't know why it just ended up in this pose. There's no reason to this, no logical explanation. It just happened. Anyway, that's what we're getting today. The background is clear, and try setting this up. Don't know if this is gonna work. Alright, this was the build of GN-609T, also known as GN-X3 or GN maybe 13 in Roman numeral, a laws type, which has that's a very long title. I think that was the theme kinda in this show, like they all had very long code names. Need to look at the other boxes. But anyway, getting late, is it? No, it's not late. Anyway, yeah, that's all we have for you. 1 to 144 high grade kit from 00, well, Gundam 00. Was it 00 Gundam? Yep, that's it. Alright, kit from 2008. So there you go. That's all we have for you. Good night, good evening, have a nice day. And subscribe if you haven't already. You know the usual. Bye.